Hi, my name is Gillian Olson, and I'm doing my Relevance project for Psychology 1400 Behavior Analysis. The purpose of this project is to show off kind of what I've learned and why I think it's relevant in my life. So for the topic of my project, I decided I was going to speak on positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement is the procedure in which we deliver a reinforcer to increase the frequency of a behavior. So I'll stick this up here. It's got tape on it because I'm fancy. Alright, so positive reinforcement, like I said, is a procedure. It's not just the reinforcer or the behavior or the consequence, it's the entire process. So what I've learned is the ABCs of reinforcement. So the A is to look pretty, I think. B is the behavior. And B kind of has two parts. It has who's behaving and what behavior. And then there's C, which is the consequence of your procedure. And depending on your procedure, it'll either go up or go down. So for B number 1, we're going to talk about my nephew Davis. He's about 4 years old, and he's so freaking cute. I love him. He's probably one of my favorites. I'll show you a picture right here. But for number 2, his behavior that we're looking at is the behavior of going to the bathroom in the big boy party. Davis is pretty much at the end of potty training, but it's something that I still see my sister-in-law using. I see her using positive reinforcement with him all the time, but especially in this instance. So when Davis would need to go to the bathroom, instead of going to the bathroom in his diaper, he would go to the bathroom in the toilet. And whenever he did, he was reinforced. The reinforcers were something that he found valuable, like an M&M or a high five or a toy. And when he received those, his behavior of going to the bathroom and the potty went up. And that is positive reinforcement. I think it's important that we kind of break it down. You have to make sure you know whose behavior you're looking at, what the behavior is, so that you can monitor and measure its frequency. And then right in here, you have to make sure you know that the reinforcer is actually reinforcing the behavior, not something that they don't want. It has to be something that they want, that they crave, that they need. So with Davis, he loves treats, he loves toys, he loves attention. So those are all things that we've seen him react well to, so we've used those as reinforcers in this procedure. I think that positive reinforcement is something that's super relevant in everyone's life because, like I said, everyone uses it. It's something that people might not realize the procedure or the specifics of what they're doing, but they use it. And it's really effective. I think another reason I think it's important is because it's so easy to use. All you have to have is just the knowledge of the ABCs and making sure that you're using everything correctly. And then most times it works. And that's something that's super important because I have seen it in my life, in my nieces and my nephews and my moms and my dads. Like, they've all used this process and this procedure to increase desired behavior. And that's awesome because the whole purpose of being a behavior analyst is to understand, predict, and influence behavior. And positive reinforcement is doing just that. You're observing who, what, and how you can increase or decrease a behavior. And it's really cool. I've really enjoyed learning about this because it's made me analyze my life more. I noticed why I do certain things and how I can stop doing certain things, how I can increase myself, how I can increase doing certain things. And that's all because of positive reinforcement. So I hope you guys learned something. I'm really excited that I learned this. Thank you. Behavior analysis. Yeah. Jay Hinnenkamp. The purpose of this project, dang it, I learned was relevant in my life. That makes no sense. Oh my gosh. I promise I'm not stupid. Adorable. So I'll screenshot a picture of him here. Hopefully right here because I just did a weird gesture. And